Hi friends, today we'll discuss how to interface joystick with the Arduino board. So here this is our joystick, okay, and in the joystick we have 5 pins here. The first pin is ground and the second pin is 5 volt and the third pin is x-axis. Movement of x-axis is connected with analog sensor, and the fourth pin is movement of y-axis, and last pin SW, that is detect the switch action of the joystick, that is push down and push up. Okay, and here we have total 5 signals. The first one is ground, second one is 5 volt, and the third one is this pin is out pin to detect the x direction movement, and the fourth pin y direction movement, and the switch action is detected here. And here uh, the ground pin is connected to ground pin of Arduino board, and 5 volt is connected to 5 volt of Arduino board for power supply, and X pin I have connected with the analog output A0, and the Y movement I have connected with A1 pin of Arduino board, and the switch pin I have connected to digital output pin. So you can see the connections here on the Arduino board. Okay, so I've connected A0 and A1 here, that is x-axis and y-axis, and this sorry, A0 and A1, and this is our ground pin and VCC pin. Okay, the x-axis I have connected to A0, and y-axis I have connected to A1, and this is the switch action. That is when you push the joystick, the circuit will be closed, and plus 5 volt will be detected through this digital input pin. Okay, now let us uh, go with code. Let's move on to the code. So here is my code. So here I have initially set the code. The x value is 0. So that is, there is no movement in the x value of the joystick, and y value I will set it to 0. And this is the switch value. I have the binary value. I'm reading it 0 initially because the switch is open. And next, this is the baud rate 9600. And eighth pin is the digital input pin. I've set to read the input value when the joystick is pushed down. And ninth pin and 10th pin are output pins, and 11 and 12. Actually, these I have used to connect the LEDs. That is to when to after detecting the X movement and Y movement, I have connected some LEDs to 9, 10, and 11, 12. So that we'll discuss in the next video. Please remove these 4 lines from the code. You need not to use. So here 9, 10, and 11, 12, they are digital output pins through which we can control some output applications. But here in this program, we are not using anything. And here I'm using A0 pin to read X value, and I'm using A1 value to read Y value. Okay, and here we are reading continuously the switching operation of joystick. So here we are getting the 3 values: X value, Y value, and push of joystick value. Okay, so here I'm displaying X value, comma Y value, comma the binary value of the push button. Okay, so here after delaying 0.10 millisecond, 10 millisecond, so we are displaying the values. So let us compile the code, then upload the code into Arduino board, and let us see the code here. So here initially at the center point, it is showing 495 and 503. So here actually we know that the joystick is connected with 2 potentiometers. So one potentiometer is to control the x direction, and another potentiometer to control the y direction movement. So based on the movement, the potentiometer values, the resistance of potentiometer value will change, and according to that, the coordinates will change. So as it is, as this joystick is 10-bit resolution, so it will display the values from 0 to 1023. So actually, if we adjust the values to 00 by adjusting the potentiometer now, we can set the value 0, 0 for the center value. So here, my potentiometer by default it is showing like 495 and 503. So we can also set these two value, x value and y value, to 00 by adjusting the potentiometer knobs. Okay, so here this is anyhow here I'm not adjusting these values. So now we can also program these values. So you can see this. So here I'm rotating my joystick value. Let us changing the, once again, just check the joystick reading. See, when I rotate the joystick, when I move the joystick vertically down, see it is showing 0, 0, 0, 503 and 0, 1023. So by moving the knob of joystick, you can check the x value and y values are changing with respect to the potentiometer now. So by checking these values, we can do our program to control any output device connected the x-axis and y-axis pins of joystick. So in this way, we can control output peripherals connected across the joystick. So if you have connected a DC motor, so we can connect the rotation of the motors connected across this joystick, so that we can control the movement of any object connected with the motor. So in this way, we can do our programming. So let us, so let me show me this coordinates I have noted down on my joystick. So when I rotated the joystick on the bottom left, it I have observed 1023, 10230, and 1023, 0, 0. When it is on the right side, 495, 0, and the switch operation is 0. And this is on the left side, the x-axis 495 and 1023. So taking the ranges like on x-axis 495 and 0, we can control the movement on the third quadrant. If you say this is first quadrant, and you can say this is second quadrant, and this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Okay, so the fourth quadrant is uh, come in the range between 495 and 1023 of x value, and y-axis is in lies between 503 and 0. So we can write our program like this. So in the center, my joystick is showing the values 495 and 503. Okay. So with this, I'll conclude this. In the next video, I'll connect output devices, 4 output devices, like 4 LEDs. So one LED I'll control by rotating the joystick in this range, and I'll control second LED by controlling my joystick in this range. And similarly, by displacing the joystick in this range, we can control the third LED, and similarly the fourth LED. So I'll show you that program in the next video. Thank you.